Good morning, it's Tuesday, August the 12th, and you're watching AGORACOM TV. I'm your host, Paul Kondakos. AGORACOM TV is a daily, fast-paced, edgy show bringing you the best press releases at the open, along with the halts so you can hopefully profit from them and potentially find your next great small cap investment. I've got a great show lined up for you this morning. I've got 6 incredible press releases from both sides of the borders discussing resources, estimates, and a whole bunch of other great information. So without any further ado, let's get down to business. Our top story, MDN Inc. trades on the TSX under the symbol MDN. They're announcing results for their second quarter, which ended June 30th, 2008. And these are pretty impressive second quarter results. Highlights. Net revenue was $8.4 million compared to $470,000 for the same period in 2007. Net income was a whopping $6.6 million. That's right. Net income $6.6 million or 7.3 cents per share compared to a net loss of $4.2 million or 5.8 cents per share for the same period in 2007. So incredible results there. MDN is also announcing that they are now debt-free thanks to this incredible quarter. Now, getting down to the details, how did they get to this net revenue figure? The Tulawaka gold mine in Tanzania produced a record 67,000 ounces of gold with an average grade of 23 grams per ton at a recovery rate of 96.5%. MDN's 30% participation in the Tulawaka project results in its share being equal to 20,000 ounces of gold. Total cash costs to produce an ounce of gold were merely $180 per ounce, so very cheap to produce. The Tulawaka gold mine sold 70,000 ounces of gold on the spot market at an average price of $898 per ounce. So if you're looking at cost at $180 and they're selling gold at $898, you do the math, the profit margin is really high. They were generating gross income of $63 million. Now, the MDN share is 30%, which is equal to 21,000 ounces of gold, which were sold for gross income of $18.9 million, and an amount of $8.2 million was distributed to MDN, which represents its share of the partner's distribution. The long-term debt was fully repaid, and the termination of royalty payment obligations on the selling price per ounce of gold occurred during this quarter. So overall, an incredible quarter for MDN. A little bit about the company. They're a mining exploration company with its head office in Montreal, Quebec. Its main exploration activities are carried out in Quebec and Tanzania. In Quebec, MDN holds all or part of its exploration assets in gold and base metals. The company's last at $1 off its 52-week high of $1.39. Moving on to International Northair Mines and Spartan Resources, it's a joint press release. International Northair trades on the venture under the symbol INM. And Spartan Resources trades on the venture under the symbol SRI. They're announcing results from a recently completed trenching and surface sampling program at the Sierra Rosario project located in Mexico. Highlights of the program include 34.8 meters of 192 grams per ton of silver with 0.22 grams per ton of gold. And additionally, we've got 27 meters of 92 grams per ton of silver with 0.15 grams per ton of gold from the San Rafael zone. Drilling of the zone is planned in the fall. A little bit about the companies. International Northair Mines has been aggressively pursuing mineral exploration opportunities in Mexico through a generative exploration program for the better part of the last decade. And Spartan Resources is a diversified mineral and energy company that focuses on the acquisition and development of projects and properties with readily identifiable mineral occurrences in advanced exploration stage or required development. Companies are last at International Northair is last at 10 cents off its 52-week high of 30 cents, and Spartan Resources off its 52-week high of 45 cents is currently trading at 9.5 cents. Moving on, Composite Technology Corporation trades on the OTCBB under the symbol CPTC. We've got great contract coming out of the company. They've announced that the wind subsidiary has signed an agreement for the sale of 10 advanced wind D9 2-megawatt wind turbines to Energy Farming Ontario. The D9 is a synchronous power turbine which incorporates a 90-meter rotor for greater energy capture. What these are the large wind turbines, green energy. Everybody's looking towards these for the future. The contract of these wind turbines is valued in excess of $23 million, with scheduled delivery of the turbines set for late 2009. Energy Farming Ontario will deploy the turbines in Ontario and has several large-scale wind development projects already underway. This is the first of several phases to be built out in Canada. We've got a quote from Marv Seppi, President of the Wind and Chief Operating Officer of Composite Technology Corporation, which stated, "We are very pleased to be selected by Energy Farming Ontario for this site. This region is very attractive for wind power, and we believe our large rotor turbine will be an excellent generator for the conditions in Ontario. The 90-meter rotor D9 turbine is in development at the Wind and will be ready for serial production in the second half of 2009. A little bit about Composite Technology. They're based in Irvine, California, USA. They develop, manufacture, and sell innovative high-performance electrical transmission and renewable energy generation wind turbines through its subsidiaries. So anybody that's interested in the green technology plays, this is one you should be looking at after they bang down this $23 million contract. Composite Technologies is last at $1.24 off their 52-week high of $2.22. Moving on to Capital Gold, trades on the TSX under the symbol CGC, and for our American friends on the OTCBB under the symbol CGLD. The company is announcing record gold production totals for the fourth quarter of operations. They've announced that production is up 18% over the previous quarters. Highlights from the press release include the company is announcing production of approximately 11,000 ounces of gold in the fourth fiscal quarter, which ended July 31st, 2008, at its El Chanate mine in Sonora, Mexico. Estimates for the cost of production have remained at $246 per ounce, which are in line with the first 3 quarters of production. And gross proceeds from the quarter are just over $9.9 million, with an average sale price of $909 per ounce. A little bit about the company. Capital Gold Corporation is a gold production and exploration company. Through its Mexican subsidiaries and affiliates, it owns 100% of the El Chanate gold property in Sonora, Mexico, and the proven and probable reserve is now 832,000 ounces of gold. So congratulations to Capital Gold. They're last at 57 cents off their 52-week high of 89 cents. Moving on, back to the Canadian side, resource company U3O8 Corp. Trades on the TSX Venture under the symbol UWE. They've announced significant intercepts of uranium mineralization from the final 20 holes from their property in Guyana. These assay results are part of a 56-hole, 10,000-meter Phase 3 infill drill program designed to provide detail on the distribution of uranium grade. The highlights from the program include a 17-meter intercept containing 0.116% uranium, which is equivalent to 2.3 pounds per short ton. And additionally, we've got 6.8-meter intercept containing 0.2% uranium, so great numbers coming out of the company. Assay highlights from the 20 bore holes are reported as above. A little bit about the company. Currently focused on uranium exploration in the Romera Basin in Guyana, South America. U3O8 Corp's primary business objective is to explore, develop, and acquire uranium projects in the Americas. The company is well funded with over $16 million held solely in cash and Canadian chartered bank-backed guaranteed investment certificates. And that's it for that one. And moving on, finally, we've got American Metal and Technology Inc., which reports second quarter financial results. Company trades on the OTCBB under the symbol AMGY. We've got some great highlights coming from this company. They've announced its financial results from the second quarter ended June 30th, 2008. Net sales increased 111% year over year to $5.1 million. Gross profits increased 129% year over year to $1.8 million. Gross margin improved to 35% from 32% just over a year ago. And net income increased 188% year over year to $1.4 million for the quarter, or 13 cents per diluted share. A little bit about American Metal and Technology. Through their wholly owned subsidiary, American Metal Technology Group, and through their subsidiaries as a leading manufacturer of high-precision casting and machine products in the People's Republic of China. Company's last at $2.05. Off their 52-week high of $9.75. That's it for the great press releases, and great press releases they were. But we're moving on to the second segment of our program, which is the halts. I've only got one halt to report on this morning. Wintracen Capital Corp trades on the venture under the symbol WTS.P. They've been halted pending news. Now, that was a lot of news to digest, but it was all great news. Thanks for tuning in. I'm your host, Paul Kondakos. Make sure you tune in again tomorrow. We've got more great press releases and halts at the open for you.